Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Crew First Books podcast. This is Jeremy Sanders. And as always, I want to thank you very much for spending some time with me today. I hope that I can say something, bring something up that adds some value to your life. That's the purpose behind each time that I get on here, each time that I post. Basically, each time I wake up in the morning, that's one of my biggest goals is to find some way to add value to others. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. Right away, I want to apologize for the road noise if it's annoying or distracting. I haven't really done any recordings on the road like this, so I don't know yet what it sounds like. But honestly, right now, with life is the way it is, I'm having to really kind of scrape the edges of the barrel for any spare time to get something done. And so on my way to work is about the only chance right now that I have to get one recorded. So that's what we're going to do. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you still able to listen to the episode without being too distracted by it. But anyway, life is funny, right? I'm sure pretty much everybody out there has had patches of their life that just feel like we're never going to stop raining. You just get that storm and it storms and it storms and it keeps going and it keeps going. That's kind of where my family is right now. I feel like we're in a rough patch. We're having some things health wise that we're having to deal with different family members, and it's caused us to be able or not be able. It's caused us to have to stretch ourselves pretty thin, and so that it's just life, right? I've been here before. I have been in some pretty bad, pretty just I don't even know how to explain it. So I've been in some places before where I felt absolutely hopeless. Being a single parent of one and then two and then four, at different points of my life in years past, especially that last one where I had two foster kids, which basically put me as a single parent of four kids. And I can remember days, lots of days, where they were the only thing that kept me going. I could not give up. I could not stop because they and that was honestly probably the only thing that kept things moving for me. It was hard times, really very hard times. And so I think that's helped a lot, as things go with life now. Like I said, we're in a very exhausting patch right now. But the family base is great. My wife and I are having to really buckle down and perform as a team right now to make things work and function. And it's so nice to have that team with you. Back then I didn't, I had my kids. I loved my kids. I enjoyed that time with them. But as far as a teammate to have beside me to go through that with, I just didn't have it. And that alone right there is a huge difference between what I faced in the past and what I face right now. But I will say another huge difference is back then I remember, just like I said, feeling just hopeless, feeling like I was suffocating, feeling like I was treading and treading and treading water, just trying to barely keep my head above the surface. And I just remember how that felt, how painful and empty, and I mean, just throw all the negative terms at it. That's what I felt like. And now I look at what's going on right now, and how I'm feeling now, and I would say that that treading metaphor is absolutely right there, about the same level. There have been times here the past couple weeks that is what I felt like. I was just treading as fast as I could just to keep my head above water, just energy wise, and being able to stay with everything that needed to happen, get done. But what I have found to be the most interesting part about this this situation that we're going through right now is how I feel inside towards it. Things have happened that has caused us to spend a lot of time with our brand new grandson. My wife and I are new grandparents for the first time, just almost 3 weeks, I guess. He'll be on here in a day or two. So very new, and some things have happened that has caused us to be able to be in his life a lot. I will just say that. And so, being a mid 40s person that hasn't had a baby, it's hard to get back. Hard, to really how exhausting baby can make you. But I'm so thankful that I have that time with him. So thankful that I get to sit and watch my wife with him, see how happy she is with him. I'm so thankful that I have a job that I've built up time that allowed me to take almost 3 weeks off to be with the family and do as much as I can to support who needed to be supported. I'm just that's all I can think about. Yeah, I'm tired, but just thinking the difference between how that tired felt back then and the tired feels right now, it's nothing. It's like that love that we share together as husband and wife, and that love that we share as grandparents to our brand new grandson, and that love that we have for just what we have right now. A very nice house, and we have a lot of land, and spend a lot of time outside working on the landscaping of it, so that it's a nice place to go outside and relax. And it's just, there's so much to be so thankful for, and especially for somebody like me that has had some very hard times in the past, where I really was unsure if I would ever be in a place like I am right now again, because there's some hard times. But I feel so thankful that I have what I have. There's a lot of people out there that are hurting. There's a lot of people out there that are struggling. I know. It's just, there's no question. And I know there's a lot of people out there that are dealing with things and situations, and just the feeling of basically what I described of my previous issues, that hopelessness and weight, that crushing weight of everything. And I get it. I understand. I've been there, I promise. I know how hard it is. But I also know how amazing it is to make it through those things, to fight through them, to keep going, to keep pushing until things get better. It's been, it makes it so worth it. And yeah, things are going to get bad again. That's the way life is, especially for us. We have 8 kids. You just, you can't, you can't have a family that size and not have issues. It's just there's no way. But even if you don't have any kids, life is going to keep coming. It's going to keep hitting. It's going to keep challenging you. So the only options are to fight for what you want, to fight for the things you have, to fight for the things you love, so that once things get better, you have that family, that, that the things that you love, the things that you fought for, you have that still there together, protected. And then if things are to get bad again, you've already got that family still intact in place and stronger than it was before to help you get through the next time. So hopefully this wasn't just a bunch of rambling. I have to keep it super short just because I'm almost at the station and I'm already a little bit later than I like to get there. I just want to say thank you for everybody out there that has listened, that has shared the podcast, that has done anything to help me spread the message that I have. I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for all the opportunities that I have been given. I truly hope that I make the best out of each and every one of those. And I want to challenge everybody out there to do the same. Take advantage of those opportunities that you're given. Take advantage of the chances that you're given to add value to others. I'll go back into the Maxwell quote that I did a podcast on a little while back. Success is when you add value to yourself, which is awesome. It's great. We have got to add value to ourselves first. But significance is when we add value to others. That is a truly great goal to strive for. Doing something significant requires adding value to others. And that's where we need to be. So thank you for your time, man. I hope that things kind of settle down a little bit so I can spend more time on. I've got a lot on my mind that I really feel like needs to be shared. I've got a lot of people that I want to have on and talk to and let them tell their story. So I hope that we can get back into that pretty quick. But anyway, until next time, stay humble and do work.